I'd like to give a quick demonstration of how the Lutron Smart Hub works in conjunction with Sonos. The main advantage of using the Lutron Smart Hub is just simplicity and getting things done quickly, things that you do a lot, often. So let me give a demonstration here. So let's say I'm going to set up, let's say it's very common for me to set up several of my rooms together at a specific volume. So if I go to my Sonos app, normally what I would have to do is click on the rooms here, and these are all the different rooms that I have set up in the house. And let's say I want to group some rooms together. So I want to group the dining room, the family room, fireplace speakers, the master bedroom, office, and upstairs hallway. So I'm going to group those together. So those are now grouped together. There they are. So now I'm going to select that room because I want to play some music in it. So the next thing that I'm going to have to do is go in and select some music. I've got all these different options here. Within Google Play Music, I'm going to select my library. Actually, I'm going to go back out and I'm going to go to my Sonos favorites. And I'm going to say that I want to play some classic rock. So classic rock's greatest hits. So I'm going to play those songs. Okay, so then I go back down to the volume and I need to adjust each one of these volumes. The office is obviously, I want to turn that down. Anyway, so I need to go and adjust these volumes so that they're at the exact same volume, so that I don't walk from one room to another room. The volumes are all the same. It's not spiking in one room or really soft in another room. So you have to go and adjust those. So let me show you exactly what the Lutron app does. It kind of sets those things up. You can do them a lot faster. Here's a quick example of exactly what I just did in a much easier way. So let's do this. I'm going to ungroup each one of these so that it's just one that is playing. So they are no longer grouped together. So instead of using Sonos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the home screen, and I am going to go to a little widget that I created on my screen, and I'm going to hit Classic Rock. Now what this is going to do is it's going to combine those same zones together, start the music, and set the volumes that I preset. So once I set them to whatever it is that I want, and then when I go back to that, it's a common thing that I do. I like my house filled with classic rock. Press the button and it's done. You can set this up, you can do all kinds of them. You set a whole bunch of presets so that it makes it incredibly easy to combine zones, and actually you can also turn off zones. So I'll give a demonstration on that here in just a moment. So let's dive into the Lutron app a little bit so you can see exactly how I did what I just did. Go down here into find the Lutron app, open it up, and within the Lutron app I want to be able to create a scene. So click more on the scenes, and I want to add a scene. So in the scene I'm going to call this test scene. So now you can pick a picture. I'll just call this dinner time. Oh, so it looks like it's at dinner. So now I want to add Sonos rooms is what I want to do. So I'm going to choose some rooms to play. So in this example, let's say I'm going to do just a fireplace, speakers, family room, and the dining room. So in each one of these, what I can do is I can set the preset volume, so I can just kind of go and play with it to find out what volume is going to be the perfect volume for this particular setting. So I set the volume to where I want. I do want it to play. Now, on other ones, let's say you've got a situation where you go from playing your dining room one, and then maybe when you go to bed, you have one in your bedroom that you want to play some sleepy time music, we'll call it. You're going to want to hit the pause button. So you're going to want all these other zones to pause. You want to turn those off is what you're telling it to do. So the rest of the house is going to turn off, but then the zone in your bedroom is going to be playing whatever it is that you want to play. So anyway, in this example, we're doing the fireplace, family room, and dining room. We're setting the volumes to the perfect volume so they're blended perfectly. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. That's the volume that we want. Those are the rooms we want. Hit the done. Choose the favorites. And we're going to do Let's see. John Mayer. Done. Okay, so now we're going to have those speakers playing. They're going to combine with each other, and John Mayer's station is going to be playing through Google Play. And once that's done, you've added a scene. So then I can go into, I can create a widget to put on my screen that has that on there, and one press, and you've got that music playing and the speakers that you want at the exact volume that you want it to be playing at. It's absolutely genius. You can set up a whole bunch of them, so you can kind of go back and forth through different things with one click of a button instead of trying to combine all the different zones. It's I think it's the greatest thing ever. Best money I ever spent is, I think it's $79 for the Lutron caseta smart hub to be able to work in conjunction with your Sonos.